All right, let's have some fun. Let's bet. YouTube.com/the college experience. We got slides and everything. We got the Johnnies. I was talking about this game earlier. In my opinion, I was talking about with Creighton losing to UConn. I said, we'll talk about this more.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I guess I can't go all the way there, but I think this is one of the huge games remaining for them to solidify the Big East. They still have Creighton. Yes, they still have Marquette. Yes, they still have UConn. So you could say, Dundee, what the fuck are you talking about? I think this is the trap game here. I think Rick Pitino will get them up for UConn, Creighton, and Marquette. That doesn't mean I think they'll go 3-0. They could go 2-1, and they could still win the Big East then. It's a game like this, and it's a game like at Henkel on February 26th that I'm a little concerned about. St. John's laying 3.5. This line has jumped up. It opened at 2. I'm still taking Slick Rick. Fuck you, Villanova. All right, get out of here. Give me Slick Rick. Lay the 3.5. You don't think he's telling his team this all weekend? I'm 70 years old. I'm 72 years old. I could die any day. We got to win. And we got to win now. We doing battle?
Yeah, huh? I'm gonna take Villanova, man. I think I was on the fence until Creighton went down. Now they got a 2-game lead, a little cushion. Drop this game, Pitino gets their fucking attention. They roll Creighton, they beat UConn again, and he'll get their attention. But they're gonna drop the game on a back-to-back road spot, coming off the UConn win in Philly. Let's go, Nova.
We got a battle in Philly. They've been partying all week with the fucking Eagles. You
kidding me? You're gonna get a rowdy crowd because they're still gonna be drunk.
I'm just saying. You're telling me Eric Dixon wasn't having one of those Jaeger bombs on those street lights, huh? What's up,
Bieniek? Team play yet? No. LaSalle. What's Dumpy doing?
LaSalle got drilled, right? No, they lost. That was before the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Is Dumpy even going to show up to this game this week?
Yeah. Depends what's out there. You know,
don't know what's going on.
They're zeroing in on this fucking stolen eggs.
The
you might have to
news
tell the
coverage is
assistant
flying
coach.
under the radar.
Yeah.
Bieniek, what's up?
I was hemming and hawing. Probably wouldn't pull the trigger unless the chat really wanted volume from me on the totals. But I'm going to do it. The cocktail napkins got this at 133. And if we think that St. John's could fall into a trap here, Villanova plays at the 346th pace in the country. Very slow. St. John's struggles to make shots at times. We all know that. So they lack the outside shooting. So if we can get a game into the 60s, high 60s, I think we get a cash here. So I'll take the under 138.5.
There we go. Willie's saying Eric Dixon was chasing scattered ass all week. That's what I'm saying. It's part of the handicap. Shout out to my guy Charles Walker as well. Yeah, we're giving you 3 sides of this thing. Someone's gonna win. I'll tell you that. Next up, Colgate. It's that fucking Holy Cross. Ask what you can do for the system, not what you can do for yourself. The Raiders are laying 3.5. Holy Cross is off of just a monster win for Dave Paulson's bunch. Do we go back to the system?
Yeah,
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Well, we got to fade Holy Cross off that.
I think we do.
Hell yeah. Let's go Colgate.
Double lock. Colgate. Yeah, you can't. Holy Cross off a blowout in the Patriot League is like seeing a fucking white deer. You know what I mean? It's like you're just like, holy shit, give me the camera. You're not gonna see that ever again in your life. Let's go. East Tennessee State is in Cullowhee. Shout out to Weehawk. ETSU laying 11.5. I think we should take Western Carolina here. They're playing a lot better in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
They almost knocked off Greensboro the other night on the road at Greensboro. I know that's in state, but Johnson City's like practically fucking in North Carolina. I think it's too many points.
This is a sandwich game too with Sanford and Chattanooga. I know they already went through the sandwich spot and they drilled them by 27 at home, but now it's a road game. I'm with you. I like Western Carolina. I don't know if I want to bet this one though.
Yeah, I don't know. They've gotten drilled so bad earlier in the year that it's terrifying, including a 30-point loss to ETSU. So stay off it. But I think if you're looking to bet this game, if you're going to this game, I think the Cats are the right side. Oakland Pioneers heading to Indianapolis to take on IUPUI.
They already have a unique nickname. Why did you change it?
What are we talking about?
You said the Pioneers.
They are the Pioneers. Remember the logo, the real logo?
Yeah, but now they have the Golden Grizzlies, which is cooler than the Pioneers. And I'm
that's
a Pioneer
a horrible
guy.
Fucking name.
Golden Grizzlies?
Oh, no.
There's no Grizzlies in Michigan. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's no Jaguars in Indiana either.
And that's terrible. That they're the Metros.
There's no Golden Griffins in Canisius.
Well, that one's that's a fictional fucking character. They're all terrible. It's like the Toronto Raptors. It's fucking terrible. I mean, it's not fictional, but you know what I mean.
This is a terrible take from you.
No,
that is
you can't claim.
No, not again.
This is like the Utah Jazz. It's like they're trying to say that jazz is awesome music, and in Utah, like stealing that is one of the worst things that's ever fucking happened to planet Earth, right? And the fact that like idiots will just, a 10-year-old or 12-year-old is saying, "Well, Utah Jazz, did they make music? Utah? No, it's fucking terrible. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense." I know we talked about the NBA. Delete the Utah Jazz because they're fucking terrible. If anything, they're like anti-jazz. Go. Yeah. Have a fucking orchestra. Have a jazz orchestra go play on the fucking sidewalks of Salt Lake City. See how that goes for you. IUPUI's that's a terrible mascot too. Yeah. But we call him IUPUI. We don't call him the Jaguars.
Shout out to Jared Green, though. He did invite me to this game. I unfortunately had to say no because I will be in Arlington this weekend, so I couldn't pull it off to see the Golden Grizzlies in Indy. But might be something in the cards down the road with the Horizon League. So go Grizz. I wouldn't be too upset to see a friend's program win.
Vancouver Grizzlies, it actually made sense because British Columbia has grizzly bears. Montana Grizzlies, it makes sense. Golden Grizzlies is some bullshit. And you're just over there swallowing it. Saying, hey, give me some more of this bullshit.
Unique nickname.
It is not unique. I just said Montana is the fucking Grizzlies.
They're the Golden fucking Grizzlies, though.
Oh, stop it. That's even dumber. It's even dumber. It's even fucking dumber. IUPUI's Jaguars shit is weak too. All right. They should be the Metros. Go back to being the Metros.
There was a hockey team that I played against in local area, southeastern Michigan, that ripped off this exact logo and font. It's hilarious.
Which one?
They're called Michigan Jaguars hockey.
I'm saying like because the Oakland Grizzly one looks like it's stolen too.
Well, they're
both unoriginal piles of shit, if you ask me.
The Oakland Grizzlies actually have a really fucking good junior hockey program. Like
no. I understand they could, but I'm saying that logo is just you're phoning it in.
Well, no, I'm saying like that logo, this exact one that you're using, is I believe the hockey logo for like youth. Like they have a bunch of really, really good travel hockey teams in Michigan. Oakland Junior Grizzlies is what they are called. So, yeah. I'm
not impressed. What does Trent Dilfer say about the NFL?
Not impressed with the modern game.
The modern game does not impress me.
Max just chilling. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he just drops that line like it's nothing.
I agree with Trent Dilfer, but I'm like, maybe you shouldn't be the one saying it. The guy went like 11 for 37 in a fucking in the Super Bowl for like 109 yards.
I saw them
like,
try guard
yeah.
the triple option this year. He's not impressed with
Yeah.
the fucking old school game either.
Yeah, that's
Army and
true.
Navy are still running that ball right
Very
down.
true. Very true.
Holy
They're giving
shit.
up like 12 yards a rush.
Oh,
Modern game does not impress me. What are you talking about? Well, the ancient game doesn't impress you either. Or I guess maybe it does after the way it would slice through your fucking defense. Yeah. Who are you taking here, Mac?
All right, I actually have a bet here. I'm betting Oakland. They just dropped back-to-back home games against Northern Kentucky, Youngstown. Campy's had a week off. He's going to get after these guys. Let's go, Grizz.
All right. You locking this, you said?
Yeah, I like Campy. Off 2 losses at home here.
All right. I think you swayed my pick to Oakland, but I'm not locking this fucking game. Moneyline Max locking up Oakland -4.5. Next up, Canisius. Speak of the devil.
Speaking of,
It's this game tomorrow.
Take it on Niagara.
hey Colby, ever heard of a purple eagle before?
That's possible, right? I've seen some. Dude, you go down to Columbia. My wife's Colombian, man. I'll say this: you go to Columbia, you see fucking birds and colors of butterflies and birds and shit you never seen before in your fucking life.
I'm not impressed
By a purple eagle. I'm just saying that I'm not doubting it. I'll tell you that. Now the Golden Griffs, yeah, I'm on board there. That's some Ghostbusters shit. But purple eagle, dude, you go to Columbia, you will see the craziest shit ever. I'm telling you, you don't even want to go. You could tell me there's $1 million in the bushes, and I'm like, fuck you. That's on you. That's on you. Jump in that bush.
Ryan
right?
Moses. Colby, I took acid in Columbia, Dant.
I did not. I shot an AK-47, but that was like, that's her dad saying, "Welcome to the family."
Off a thing on your bucket list. You just always wanted to shoot one straight up in the air.
Honestly, it was just kind of random. It was just like they had a big party for us being married and stuff, and then they were like, "Hey, come over here," and then we started doing shots of rum. and then randomly an AK-47 showed up from one of the family members.
It's a sign of respect.
And then we just started shooting it in the air. And then I'm like, wait, but where are these bullets landing? Like, it terrified me a little bit, but it was very fun for a minute. We were all laughing. It was very Kenny Powers-esque, to tell you the truth. I felt like it was Kenny Powers for a day. But we got to lock Canisius here, guys.
I respect Rob's opinion here. He's on my side with this. And then where is it at? Christopher Camatini says if Noah goes to Columbia, he ain't coming back.
I mean, we do need to get you down there, buddy.
I agree on the Canisius angle. I mean, they played already.
It's a rivalry. This is a fucking rivalry game, dude.
It's a 1-point game the first time.
Yeah.
Before. I mean, who's Niagara to be laying 9?
Yeah. Let's go.
Canisius.
Golden Griffs, double lock. I'm telling you, like my wife's from like a small town in Columbia too. So you go up there, some of these other towns, you go up in these mountains, go by the fucking Amazon.
Those Dundee videos 2 springs ago were perfect.
I went in a hot air balloon too, dude. I fucking went up in a hot air balloon.
It was hilarious.
It was lawless over there. I was throwing shit down, you know. Felt like a fucking Frank Rizzo moment. Yeah, Canisius is a smash play. We got to go. Radford is in Rock Hill, South Carolina, taking on Winthrop. Winthrop's laying 2.5. I'm locking up Winthrop. Get this shit out of here, dude. I'm sorry. I know they're your boys. Winthrop's 14-1 at home. They're 14-1 at home. You're asking Radford to win back-to-back road games at Longwood and Winthrop? It ain't happening, buddy. Battle?
No, I'm not going to bet Radford. I think we're going to get a close one here. I'll lay it with Winthrop, but I'm not gonna bet Winthrop here. I think it's gonna be a tight one.
Yeah. I mean, this is like 83-70 final.
Isaac
They have
Mike.
1 point in a row.
Isaac Mike saying he thinks Fran Dunphy has connections in Columbia.
Fran Duffy's the shipment's coming through. We got to cut that shit. That's why. Why do you think me and Fran are pals? All right, never met, but we're pals. If you know what I mean. I really like this next play too. IPFW is heading to Youngstown, Ohio, to take on the Penguins there at the Ice House. I think IPFW is going to win this game, and I'm going to lock up IPFW. I will lay the 1.5. They're telling you. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take the Penguins. No bet. Fort Wayne won the first game. I think Youngstown gets it back, but no bet here.
All right, let's take you to Piscataway, where Iowa is taking on Rutgers. Rutgers playing 6.5. I'm going to lay the 6.5 with Rutgers, but no bet from me.
I'll bet.
What are you doing here?
I'll bet.
Yeah,
Rutgers. Yeah.
Sell me on why we should.
I don't like what I've seen from Iowa this year. I think they've
Losers of 6 of 7.
Yeah, I think they've kind of quit on McCaffrey, to be honest. So he's on the way out. Maybe they pop up at the end, but Rutgers, they got 2 fucking top 5 picks here. I think they just open it up.
All right, if Rob Donaldson says it, he's in. He lives.
Rob Donaldson hates Iowa, so
isn't he an Iowa grad?
Yeah, he dislikes Fran or the play style. It's one of the two. I can't remember.
So yeah. I should not listen to it. Okay, I'll stay away then.
He wants DeVries.
I'll stay away. Moneyline Mac is locking up.
He wants Iowa football to play like Iowa, or Iowa basketball to play like Iowa.
I do too. I get pissed off when I see when you see Tony Bennett at UVA and when you see Wisconsin, you're like, how is that not Iowa? Iowa plays like a goddamn like a West Coast team. You know what I mean? Like they're like running down the court, shooting all these threes and shit, playing. You know, you got the whites. All right. Just draw like 4 corners offense. That's what Tony Bennett, that's what he's doing essentially, but there's a shot clock. So like you could do that at Iowa and probably win a lot more games.
Yeah. I'm locking up Scarlet Knights with you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't lock up Rutgers. That's a double lock by you guys.
Yeah.
Double lock by you guys.
Cocktail Napkins got it at 9.5. I think at home against Iowa, they should be able to open this one up in the rack.
Asheville heading into Spartanburg, South Carolina. Take on Upstate, my darlings all year. Asheville won by 1 back on January 15th. You know, I got to take my boys from Upstate. This is a sleepy spot, right? Here they are in second place in the Big South.
Well, they just played a double overtime game at High Point too. Crazy game on Saturday. Yeah, I like Upstate a lot here.
Let's bet this thing.
Go.
Upstate plus 9.5. Lock it up. I do love shitty teams. You can find edges with shitty teams, and Upstate's a good shitty team. They've been my darlings all year.
Matt loves shitty teams too.
Oh yeah.
I got in an argument actually. To me, like part of I think becoming a super fan of sport is you have to appreciate shitty football or basketball. I got in an argument once on like a Monday night football game or a Sunday night game, or maybe it was Thursday night. I don't fucking remember, in the studio with Sean and Ryan about, they were like, this game's terrible. I'm like, no, this game's way better than a normal fucking game.
Yeah.
Anytime you have like a shitty football game when both teams are just absolute shitty, it is way better than when like one team is efficient and the other's not.
Very
I will argue that all day. What's that, Bieniek?
That's why we love the SWAC.
I said very entertaining.
Yeah. If you don't find the entertainment in that, that's how you know the real from the fake. Honestly. Yeah. Like if you're at the bar and like someone's like, this game's terrible, you're like, yeah, this is a lay fucking fan that probably tunes in, just not me. You know what I mean? And like if you're having fun watching, like, to me, just 2 shitty teams go at it.
Yeah.
That's the best. It's the best.
Yeah. Strictly MLB fans say that about college baseball all the time because there are more mistakes but the mistakes make the brand of baseball more fun, 100%. And there's more offense. So check.
Like honestly, like the best NFL games that like my favorite NFL games I can recall were like there's like a body bag game with the Redskins and Eagles where they put Brian Mitchell, the running back, at quarterback.
Oh,
they had gone through all the quarterbacks and they're just like, let's line the running back up. He played quarterback in college and it was fucking awesome. They ran the option with him. It was like one of my favorite fucking games. Like that, the Fog Bowl, like Bears and Eagles. I don't know if you guys are.
Oh yeah. Fog Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, Fog Bowl was just fucking an awesome game. There's more. We could talk more, but I'm just talking too much right now. Wofford is in Charleston taking on the Citadel.
This game.
I'm on the points here, man. This is an in-state battle. 12.5.
You got to think that they're going to cover one of these games, right? The Citadel.
This has got to be the one, right? I'm not betting this, though.
They lost the first one to them by 11.
I'm not betting it, but I'll take the Citadel.
Yeah, I'll take the points. No bet. They got Sanford on Saturday.
Yeah. BU Boston. Look at this old ass logo I found. It's like
shout out to Boston, by the way. They won the Beanpot college hockey.
Yeah, maybe they'll bring back. Maybe they'll stop being such pussies and bring back their football program.
Also, Holy Cross.
That dog looks like it sees something frightening off in the distance.
Yeah, it's probably that fake CTE they were researching. All right. We got to lock them here, though, right? 5.5 is insane.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I like BU. I think we get a close game here. This is a Patriot League. Every game's tight.
5.5 is like 100 points in the Patriot League.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It was like a 1-point game the first game, right?
Of course.
Overtime.
Give me the 5.5 of these Terriers. Nice little yapper.
And they're off the Holy Cross loss. Let me focus.
Yeah. Smash play there. Dayton. Is that fucking Amelia Earhart, Bieniek?
Look at that.
What's going on? Dayton flying into the Bronx.
I thought it was Patty C.
What, at a rave? I won't put that past him, but I don't think he's a pilot. If Patty C's flying, you're playing, you're fucked, by the way. I think we should take Fordham plus 7.5 here.
I do too. They've had a week off. They've had a week off. I think it's too many. Should bet Fordham?
I don't know about bet.
Like Dayton, I'm not scared of Dayton on the road.
I'll take Fordham. No bet. You're locking this?
Yeah, I'm not scared of Dayton this year. Laying bigger numbers.
Moneyline Mac, locking up the Rams of Fordham. Next up, Mercer is in Greenville, South Carolina, taking on the Paladins of Furman. This line's actually gone up a point, unfortunately, because I was thinking about locking up Furman here. I still think it's within that range, though. I think we should bet Furman. Mercer's been ass on the road this year.
Is it a look ahead at all, though? Greensboro off Chattanooga? I'm just going to lay it, no bet.
I'm going to lock up Furman minus the points. Let's go, Paladins. LaSalle. Oh, boy.
What is this line?
This is ridiculous. I understand, it hasn't gone the way you like it with this basketball season, but it's gone the way you like with everything else, like, getting your hands on 40,000 eggs, It's
a garbage line.
This is ridiculous here. I mean, folks, 14.5. Mac, I'm sprinkling the money line. I'm sprinkling the fucking money line because look,
they already played this year. 14-point game.
I can tell you this. Fran, he was at the celebration downtown. Tell you that with a couple of guys. Now he wasn't one of these pricks standing up on the goddamn, street lights. Calling did you see that video of that one guy shooting off the gun in the air?
Yeah, I'm like, this fucking guy.
That's great. Who knew there's a bit of Colombia in America too. The 14.5 is insulting. This is a guy that is Philly born, Philly bred. He might get blown out by UMass. He might get blown out by North Carolina.
TCE.
But Philly, a Philly legend. That's a Philly fucking legend.
Yeah.
I know he's got to keep a low profile. He might put on, a hat or something to come into the game because of this egg situation going on down by the docks. But let me tell you, the shipment, he got that shit out of there. The eggs are gone. FBI can search Philly all they want. Those things are fucking gone. They went back to Amherst with Frank, right? And I can tell you this guy here is focused again on basketball. He says the Super Bowl's over. I won a few C notes on the Eagles against this bullshit Chiefs stuff, even with that cockanimi kickoff, right? Now I can focus on basketball. And then, I'm taking on my guy, Phil Martelli. Wait, what? They fired my guy, Phil Martelli? Oh, fuck you. Here come the pain. Here come the pain. This is a money line smash spot, guys. We got to get on this.
Yes.
Lock up. Yes. Lock up LaSalle.
I love how the New Englander accent cut into Philly.
Long Island Sharks head coach.
They got rid of Martelli. He's been going up against Martelli for a long time. You know what? He's going to have to make a call and ship about 200 crates of eggs to Martelli's house so he doesn't have to worry about stuff. Philly legend to Philly legend. Capiche? What are you doing here, man?
Oh, I'm all over LaSalle with you. Too many points. They already played this year. It was a 14-point game. Now you're getting them off back-to-back blowout losses. You'll get a prideful effort from Dunphy here. Let's go.
Double lock on the Explorers.
Sprinkle some on the money line.
Yeah, you got to sprinkle this money line. And let me tell you, Fran, yes, Fran is 12-12. He don't put out no fucking losing seasons. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Boom.
He knows this St. Joe's foo-foo fucking bullshit team.
You know what I like about Fran? He's doing the top button there. You see that?
Yes, yeah.
He's doing the fucking top button.
I love how you have the picture name, Fran Dunphy.
I got a few of these. All right. Look at that. Look at those eyes. How many of those? I guarantee you how many he's had. He's had at this point in the night. He's had 4 7-7s, switched over to the J&B smooth, neat. And you know damn well he just fed that jukebox. All right. Playing some goddamn Marvin Gaye. All right. And I guarantee you he took some girl to Plowtown about 15 minutes after this photo. All right. They got this Cutlass Supreme.
Is that at Mike Bray's a retirement party at the linebacker a couple years ago?
You're goddamn right. I've been to the linebacker. Yeah. Yeah. You're goddamn right. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. There's a smash play tomorrow, folks. Get in. Next up we got,
Mike
Louisville.
is saying Fran knows how to ram it.
He does. I guarantee you that. Don't leave your wife around Fran. All right. What do we have here? Louisville heading into Raleigh, North Carolina to take on the Pussy Pack, known as NC State. This, Mac, call me crazy. I think the Pussy Pack's live to win this thing on the money line, dude. I'm locking up the Pussy Pack yet again.
No.
Give me the 7.5. They cashed out there in Palo Alto. What are you doing here?
I'm going to battle you. I'm going to lay with Louisville. I'm going to fade the team coming back east. They've already quit on this year. Them and Capel and Keats, enjoy your vacation.
When I'm locking up the Pussy Pack, that says something. I'm just saying. You're Dundee on the Pussy Pack. Mac on the cards. All right, we move along. Army is heading into Baltimore. Take on Loyola Marymount, the Greyhounds. See, Bieniek, one time I was at fucking Camden Yards and there was like the dog day thing. I saw the fucking Greyhound there. Legit mascot. LM. Well, I guess LMU maybe ULM. I don't know.
Greyhounds can fly, man.
You're disrespecting Army with this fucking line.
They are. What's going on here? This stinks. This stinks. I think we got to take. I got to take LMU.
To our point of why we faded Bucknell too, they are off a double overtime hard fucking game. What'd they do against Louisville? They won by 2 the first meeting. Of course they did. Navy's on deck. That's another angle. Yeah, I'm not betting Army here. This line stinks for a reason. The more and more I dive into it,
we should bet the Greyhounds.
I kind of think you're right.
We should bet the Greyhounds, man.
I talked myself completely on the other side. Damn it, Army. Yeah, let's do it. Then I'll take them against Navy on Saturday.
Double lock on these Hounds. All right, next up, Stanford, Georgia Tech, the game we've all been waiting for. The Yellow Jackets are laying 1.5. I got no idea on this. I'm not bullshitting my clientele. Call 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE. This game's bullshit. And give me Stanford. What are you doing here?
I mean, the team that goes east for the first game has struggled big time. Them and Cal.
Chris in the chat cracking me up here. That's a rematch of the 91 Aloha Bowl. There we go. This has got rich history behind it.
I kind of want to bet Georgia Tech here. I think Georgia Tech is going to be a pain in everybody's side down the stretch. They finally dropped one to Virginia the other night. I think they get back right here. Give me the Stingers here, Georgia Tech.
You're betting this?
Yeah.
All righty, Max betting this. Eric's saying this is more entertaining than the Super Bowl. I do agree with that. Shit.
Why is Georgia Tech favored? Just like Miami did.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. That game, I have no feel in that game. Ole Miss is in Columbia, South Carolina. This line is not accurate. This is 4.5 now.
Okay.
This is the one for South Carolina, right?
Gotta be.
So. Gotta be the fucking one. They have the Egg Bowl on deck. Ole Miss has Mississippi State on deck.
Yeah, and Ole Miss is a team that kind of grinds out close wins. I mean, we saw what happened at LSU. They should have lost that game. They had no business winning that game. Let's take the Gamecocks.
Yeah, I'm in. Double lock on Lamont Paris's bunch. I'm going to keep this lock train going because we got a great game in the horizon for first place. Robert Morris is at Cleveland State.
This game is hilarious.
Cleveland State,
the two top teams in luck rating in the conference.
What's crazy is Youngstown and IPFW are in 3rd and 4th, so you're getting the best of the horizon today. I'm locking up Cleveland State. Get this Bob Morris shit out of here. You're not gonna go into the Wolfenstein Center and push these Vikings around. What are you doing here?
I think I'm going to battle you. They're one game back. I think they Cleveland State won on Bob Morris's home floor. I think they're going to return the favor here. Let's go, Bobby Bo.
You're just pissing away money. Pissing away money. We got a battle in Cleveland. Dundee on the Vikings. Mac on the Colonials. Do love that. All right. We move along, and now it gets even more dicey because Saudi Arabia State is heading into Winston-Salem. What the fuck is this line? Wake's laying 6.5. Okay. This is just one of those games where you just have no idea, right?
The Arabs versus the witch hunters.
I kind of think Saudi Arabia could win on the money line.
I do too.
I also because they're going out for Leonard Hamilton. His final fucking 10 games here, or 7 games, whatever's left. They won already on January 9th in Tallahassee.
This is the Steve Forbes fucking on the bubble lay an egg spot. They just went to Stanford and Cal and in Lenardi's blowing them like they fucking got big time resume wins. Florida State's gonna win outright tomorrow. Yeah, I'll lock in Saudi Arabia.
I'm with you too. Saudi Arabia State double lock, sand sandwiches for everybody.
And we got SMU on Saturday. Oh, this is the Saudi Arabia spot.
Where the fuck's my song? I got a song here. Somewhere in this madness.
So we get our kicks doing the Seminole rap. We are the Seminoles of Florida State. We know we're good, some say we're great. I go in simple, best in the land. Rocking to the beat of the Modest Cheese Band. On Saturday night, we'll start our stuff to show the nation that knows our tough. When other play up,
wait for the bridge.
They be illin', cause they all know we just be chillin'.
Fire. Double lock on Saudi Arabia State. Next up is it gets even better. It gets even better. VMI is in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay. This is
Red hot VMI. Red hot. What? Winners of how many is it again? It's like what?
6 out of 8.
6 out of 8.
They almost beat Greensboro in Lexington.
We got to hammer Greensboro, right?
Yeah. This is where it comes crashing down. We're starting to get into like contender time. I refuse. I love Andrew Wilson and the job he's doing at VMI, but come on, this is a Greensboro 20-point win, right?
Let's go. The value. Double lock on Greensboro. Sorry, Key Dets. All right. Next up, we got another interesting one. And when I mean interesting, this is what is terrible about the AAC. Tulsa is taking on Temple. Tulsa, Oklahoma. They made a TV show that's pretty damn close to this. You got this is the Stallone Bowl. You know, Stallone famous from Philly with Rocky. They got his fucking statue. He's now the Tulsa King. Pretty much the whole goddamn premise of the show. Should be centered around this basketball game. They're both probably very corrupt. Obviously, we know with Temple. You go to Tulsa, where they, I spent a good amount of time in Tulsa.
It's a horrible game.
Yeah, I'll take the 7.5 though. I'll take the 7.5. What are you doing here?
Why do I think Tulsa's going to win outright? I mean, you got this number feels low.
Jamal Mashburn, game time decision. Of course he is. Of course he is.
Yeah, monitor that. Tulsa, I think also Temple's off the Memphis game where they played pretty well, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to take Tulsa. I'm not hating on the city. I like Tulsa. I like Tulsa a lot. I have spent a lot of time there. Go to the Outsider's house. My guy Danny Boy runs that. Tulsa's a great city. Rumblefish was shot there. I mean, all the it's a cool city. Take the 7.5. I'm not going to bet. I'm staying away. What are you doing here?
What's Tulsa coming off of? They lost 4 in a row. Shocker. I'll take Tulsa. No bet. They did cover for us against Memphis.
Like if you're asking to add a wager, this one might be considered.
Yeah, let's just do it now. Like, I mean, we're gonna talk.
No one gives a fuck about this. No one in Philadelphia is going to go catch the game against Tulsa.
Yeah, they're going to be a Dumpies game.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Golden Hurricane plus 7.5.
A lot of fucking Philly. There's a lot of Philly games tomorrow.
Let's go. Lehigh is in Annapolis, Maryland. The Engineers taking on the Midshipmen. Navy's laying 1.5.
Another 1.5, everybody.
Man, these fucking games.
Give me Lehigh.
Navy. Navy's lost 3 straight. This is a get up spot.
Army on deck. I'll take Lehigh.
Fair enough. Oklahoma State is in Fort Worth taking on TCU. TCU's laying 5.5. As I was building this slide, I was thinking about, should I wager on Oklahoma State to win this game, Mac?
I kind of like TCU here. I mean, Jamie gets the most out of his guys at home.
All right.
I'm gonna take a look. I mean, actually, I kind of like Oklahoma State more and more.
I'm taking Oklahoma State, but I'm not betting it now. You've convinced me not to bet this.
I'm definitely gonna bet it because Oklahoma State TCU. I love these games.
A random Big 12 game, Max all in.
Oh yeah, all in. I bet all the Big 12 games. I'll ride with the Cowboys. They're getting better under Lutz.
Money line Mac, lock it up. OK State. It was not convincing to me.
I love how Colby came into that one wanting to bet Oklahoma State. Mac initially says TCU.
And now I'm
And
off because
then-
I just feel like.
And then coming out of the game, Mac has bet it and Colby is not. That's
yeah, that's
I'll resell you on this one. TCU is not really good as a favorite, to be honest. The more and more you look at it, I mean, they dropped the home game, similar line to Utah outright. I mean, them in West Virginia was basically a pick 'em. They did cover against Colorado because Colorado fucking loses to everybody. BYU, they were an underdog, 1 or 2 point underdog, and then K-State, they were an underdog. They're just not a really good favorite team.
I'm with you, but you're all over the place on this one.
Yeah,
I normally like you're normally very confident on the Big 12.
Yeah,
I will stay away. Moneyline Max, lock it up. OK State though.
that 5.5 number got me. I was like, Oklahoma State's side.
Davidson is at Amherst taking on Frank.
I got confidence here.
Yeah, me too. Let's lock UMass.
Let's go.
Double lock UMass. The Staples kind of struggle. All right, next up, the Bonnies are in Kingston, Rhode Island. Rhode Island's laying 2.5. I'm gonna lay it. No bet.
I'm gonna lock up Rhode Island. Good team at home. That'd be 3 out of the last 4 that they've lost have been on the road. And I mean they're back at home where they've beaten UMass, Davidson. Who else they beat?
All right. Let's go. Rhode Island double lock minus 2.5. Next up. Oh, what do we have in Washington, D.C.? VCU's laying 9.5 against G-Dub. Stop it. I'm locking up G-Dub plus 9.5. The Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington will cover the 9.5. What are you doing here?
I think you're getting the trap here. I'll battle you. Give me VCU to drill them again.
What do you mean the trap? VCU's off Dayton.
They've been killing everybody. I mean, they were off Richmond, then they killed LaSalle.
So wait, VCU's off Dayton. And this is the trap? No. You're
Why
going
is
to
the
lose.
number so big? I thought the number would be like 6 or 7. 9.5? I'll fade
right.
GW off that road win at the Bonnies.
Battle. Dundee on the Colonials. Mac on the Rams. All right, next up, the Salukis are in Peoria taking on Bradley. Bradley laying 8.5, 7.5 now. I see. I'll lay it with Bradley. No bet. Bradley's due for like an ass kicking performance where they hold someone to like 30 points. Yeah. But I hate laying a big number with Bradley because they're like UVA with Bennett.
They've been so up and down, and the Salukis are getting better under Nagy year 1. So yeah, they've won 6 out of 7 or 6 out of 8.
I don't know if you guys already mentioned it, but they got Drake next too.
Who does? Bradley or the Salukis?
Bradley.
Maybe it is a Saluki spot then. 8.5 is so fun. Bradley scores like 58 points a game. So it's like, can you get to 50?
I'm not betting this one. I'll just take the Salukis.
Man, I guess Bradley scored 80 against Evansville. They're scoring a little bit better than most Bradley teams. I don't know. Yeah, I'll stay away. Give me the Salukis now. Presbyterian rivalry game. Taking on Charleston Southern. Why is Southern favorite here? Presbyterian's been the better team, I feel like, this year, right? I guess
Yeah,
by one game.
They beat them by 10. Now they're I think Charleston Southern's aside.
Yeah. Give me the Buccaneers against Braveheart. Buccaneers against Braveheart. Get it done. You betting that?
No, I'm gonna stay away from it.
This is the best game of the fucking day, dude, if I may say so. This is the game I want to watch most. Chattanooga heading into Birmingham, Alabama. Samford is laying 5.5. I want action on this game.
Yeah.
I'm laying the 5.5 with Samford. The logic is Samford plays like a bunch of fucking maniacs. They are the epitome of a gunning team. And when you look at the fact that the first matchup, they eked out that win on the road by 4. I think at home where they're 12-1, the pace, the crowd behind them, it's only more of a reason to take these Bulldogs. Mac, you with me? I'm
going to battle you and take Chattanooga. I thought Chattanooga collapsed in that game. I think they returned the favor here and win at Samford. I think we're going to get a hell of a game here.
Bieniek?
I'm kind of with Colby for a lot of the same reasons that he mentioned. And also Chattanooga, 288th defending the 3-point line or perimeter. And Buckyball chucks up their threes, man. So I do like Samford at home quite a bit here.
Boom. We got a battle. Dundee. Bieniek with the Bulldogs. Mac with the Mocs. Jeff, I believe that's ESPN Plus. For some reason, that's not nationally televised. Fail on America's part.
ESPN.
UTSA is in Wichita. Man, I was thinking about betting on UTSA here. Wichita's back from Florida. Conference game in Florida. Meanwhile, UTSA just takes a little 45-minute flight. Give me the Roadrunners plus the points. Fringe lock to me. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll bet UTSA.
Let's go.
I'll fade the undefeated road trip for Wichita.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Roadrunners plus 6.5. Meet me. Next up, Belmont in Valparaiso, Indiana, taking on the Crusaders of Valpo. Some say there have been a beacon of shit lately. The fact that they've lost 9 straight, I would say they have been a beacon of shit. I will take Belmont minus the 3.5. It's a little stinky, but I'll lay it.
God, it's stinky. I'll take Belmont.
No bet. Xavier is at the Dunk taking on Kim English in Providence. Man, I'm going to take Providence. No bet. I want to watch this game.
I'm running it back with Xavier. They dropped the one on Sunday. I think they're the better team. I'll lock up Xavier. I think they're favored for a reason.
One of the Mac locking up the Musketeers.
Is this Colby? Is this total correct? 138.5.
No, I'm sorry. It's 147.5. I fucked it up.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, I was about to say that one looks really off, but
that's what he's known for. The best in the business when it comes to totals. It's Noah Bieniek. He's a total type of guy. He's a total type of guy. Isn't total like a cereal? Isn't that like they still make that shit? It's like it was like the broke raisin brand.
It's like a gym company too, like Total Gym.
Oh, I just want to see if they still make Total cereal. Damn, actually looks way more. Total got money somehow. These boxes look way more prestigious than I remember it to be. Oh yeah, this is. See, let me show the world what I'm talking about here. See, if I may pull up, you know what I need? I need that John Madden pen where you can like write it right on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You see these boxes up top seem very expensive to me. I'm used to that one in the middle, that blue one, the dark blue one with the red total. That I always thought it was maybe I don't even know that it was cheaper the Raisin brand, but in my mind it was like the ghetto version of or the shitty version of whatever you want to say of Raisin Bran, right? I always thought it was like almost like the Walmart, like Dr. Pepper, and there's like Dr. Zing or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I always thought it was that. Turns out Total was normal the whole time. The joke's on me. You ever had Total?
No, I've never had Total.
They still make it. I'm impressed. Those boxes look good. Here I thought I was doing like the goddamn Mellow Yellow. Bieniek, you ever had Total?
No, sir. Nope.
Shitty cornflakes. That's what I mean. Turns out Total's the whole time. Total was more prestigious. And I'm talking to myself. No one else has had fucking Total.
Never had Total. Chat doesn't look very engaged in this one. I'm reading the comments. I'm like,
all right. Yeah. Sometimes you swing and you miss. All right. All right. Well, Providence.
Flat out. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Total, man. Total used to be a thing. Not necessarily. I thought it was like, I don't know. God damn it. Let's go on. Evansville.
Take the L.
That's a strong L. Evansville's in Springfield, Missouri, not Massachusetts, taking on Missouri State. And these Red Bears, according to Bieniek. What are you doing here? I'm going to lay the 3.5 with Missouri State.
I have no idea. It's not a Big 12 game, so I can't talk myself into one side. I really have no idea. I guess Evansville.
Yeah, don't bet this game.
No,
Rob, that's when you reach your pinnacle, when you bomb in front of the chat. You know what I mean? At least it was better. Before I would bomb in front of myself 5 years ago, and I was doing the show. It was just me
talking to the wall, right?
Yeah,
Now you've got 300.
Now I know. Now I know. I just canceled off the Total. Don't ever talk about Total on stage. Washington is this game's stupid. Let me just be honest. Washington is in Columbus, Ohio, taking on Ohio State. Ohio State's laying 10.5. On general principle, just lay the 10.5. I will not watch this game. I refuse. The dude does not abide. What are you doing here?
I'll bet it though. I'll bet Washington. Ohio State's got Michigan on deck, and I always fade Diebler as a big favorite.
Really?
As you should.
That was not convincing. Moneyline Mag locking up Washington. Kyle Leonard saying, "Go Dogs."
Michigan on Sunday.
What's your go-to cereal, dude?
My go-to cereal?
Like no price. You got all the money in the world. You walk in the grocery store. All the cereals.
Guy.
Yeah, Cheerios. Like Honey Nut or just old school Cheerios?
Yeah. Honey Nut, old school Cheerios.
Yeah. Bieniek, what's your go-to? Like you got the whole cereal aisle to yourself. Like it's like fucking Career Opportunities movie, and you can just do whatever you want with the which one are you choosing?
Well, since I've grown up, I guess, in spirit, I don't know if I've truly grown up. I haven't had cereal in years.
What?
But, yeah, I just moved on to bagels, English muffin, a lot of bread for breakfast. It's bad, but
doctors tell me it's bad. Ever since I abandoned cereal, left it on that island.
Growing up, there were two selections. One, if when I wanted it and it was on sale, parents would get Cocoa Crisp.
No, but you don't worry about sale. I'm talking about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They would get Cocoa Crisp. So that was the big one with the crazy bird on the commercials or whatever.
Yeah. I fuck with Cocoa Crisp. That was a good one. But you know what I do? I do Life cereal with the cinnamon. Oh my God, that is
good.
That shit's fire.
You're good too.
The other two that I fuck with is Captain Crunch and Cinnamon Toast swirls or whatever those were.
Yeah, Life. Growing up, I feel like my mom was too cheap to ever get Life, but I would go to some of my friends' house, and anytime you crash at their house, they would have life. And I was like, gosh, this shit is great. I would tell my mom to buy it. She would never buy it.
She's like, fuck
You'd be stuck. We would have fucking corn pops, which actually are weird. Like part of me likes it, but part of me is like, I don't even know if they still make that too.
Bobby Oregon's right too. Golden Grams were great too.
Golden Grams were fire. That's another one though that I feel like it was kind of expensive at the time. You get my mom would go get the shitty version of that. There was a shitty version of that. That's what I thought Total was for cornflakes, but there was one for that, but I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, glad we talked about Washington and Ohio State.
If I was to be a cereal guy now, Golden Grams would actually be, I think, the go-to move.
Golden Grams is good. And same with the cinnamon toast crunch. Yeah, I know. Bieniek. I thought you were gonna say Lucky Charms. Got the prize in the box. Come on.
Lucky Charms.
You can see that one happening.
No, how about the Rice Krispies? They're great.
No, that's Tony the Tiger. It's Frosted Flakes. You fucking hijacking Tony the Tiger. Anyway, let us know what your favorite cereal is.
That's hilarious. Fucking Bieniek.
I can't believe I fucked that up because they're based out of Battle Creek, Michigan.
I know. I was like, what the fuck's he talking about? Isn't that Frosted Flakes?
I fucked that up so bad.
You see what you come here for?
What's Dusty May's favorite cereal?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Bieniek knows that, and he avoids it now.
He
at the
probably
grocery store.
likes
Like he avoids it like the plague. Yeah, he's still bitter at him.
That Painter quick, didn't he? He finally beat Purdue, and he's like, "I hate you, Painter. I'm a Dusty May guy now."
Bieniek's been fasting from cereal for a couple of years now. It's pretty. That I didn't see coming. I thought he was still into cereal. I would have put minus 10,000 on him fucking loving cereal. Hasn't had a bowl of cereal in years.
So the reason why I don't have cereal, by the way, my college roommate was obsessed with cereal. Multiple cereal bowls a day. I have a video of when his dad came to school and dropped him off. I think it was like 30 boxes of cereal. I'm like, dude, how the fuck are you going to eat all of that? It was like the first week of school. Oh, it was gone by the end of the year. They were gone.
What's your sleep schedule?
Sleep schedule is not healthy. So breakfast is not normally
exactly. That's why he hasn't had cereal.
Dude, I'm the type of guy. I'll have a fucking bowl of cereal at like 10 o'clock at night.
I'm like that's how my roommate was.
I'm like that fucking dude. I'm like that dude in Pulp Fiction where the car goes through the fucking house. And he's just sitting there smoking a cigarette, fucking eating a bowl of cereal at like 2 a.m.
Dude, I gotta find this video now of my buddy, like just unloading boxes of cereal. Hilarious.
Yeah, unbelievable. So that's why Mac's on Washington and I'm on Ohio State. Next, Troy is
people tune in. They're like, this Bieniek guy's not a real character, is he?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see the 1 stars for our. These fucking idiots keep talking about cereal. We want winners. We want fucking winners. Troy's gonna fuck up Louisiana tomorrow. I don't care any way you dice it. All right, that Cajun Dome, lay the 9.5. What are you doing here?
They're off a win too.
We should bet this.
Troy's actually lost back-to-back games. Yeah,
we should bet this. They're gonna win by 30. They're gonna win by 30. Get this Raging Cajun bullshit out of here. All right, they just had the Super Bowl too. They've all fucked up. They took the trip down to New Orleans, the Big Easy. Let's go. More cereal, less LaSalle. Why you gotta throw LaSalle under the bus?
What's Dumpy's favorite cereal?
Dumpy. If I had to bet. He's like a who's the robbers? Is that Cookie Crisp? Where you have like the guy that looked like fucking Zorro, right? I could see him. I could see him actually being a basic guy too, like just probably like Total or Frosted Flakes or what's it called? Not cream of wheat, but cornflakes. Cornflakes. I could see him. Yeah. Veto's right. Total. He's probably the Total type of guy. The more I think about it, Cookie Crisp is more of a that's probably like Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley's eating fucking Cookie Crisp. Question is, who's having the Fruit Loops? Where do you like Fruit Loops? I honestly think those things are fire back in the day, man. I haven't had them
they're
in fucking 20 years.
So great.
What's that? What did he say?
This conversation's so great. We just keep opening doors to go deeper in this cereal.
John Shire, Fruit Loops. John Shire. I'm trying to think who else.
What's Dan Hurley's cereal?
I told you it's Cookie Crisp. No, he's Cookie Crisp, dude. Because it's got the little bandit. He thinks he's fucking. I could see him just pretending like he's fucking Zorro. You know, just jumping around. He's got all that fucking energy because that sugar and that goddamn Cookie Crisp, right? What about Smacks? Remember Smacks?
Video.
Smacks? I heard of Smacks, yeah.
Yeah, they had that fucking frog.
It was 21 boxes of cereal this guy fucking delivered to his room.
Bargain. Fruity Pebbles, man. Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops? Which better? That's a good question right there.
Fruity Pebbles or what?
Fruit Loops. Both are kind of the same, but they change it. They dice it up.
Fruity Pebbles I like because they were so you could just fucking shove a shitload of those. I mean, it was you could fucking funnel that thing in there. I mean, you could pound some fruit.
That's true. You go through half the box on one fucking bowl.
I know.
Oh man, yeah.
The volume was high on the Pebbles.
Yeah. I mean, hit us with. Let us know which coach you think is having what cereal. Frank Martin. What do you think, Frank's? You were with Hugs and Frank. Mac, Frank Martin. I don't want to put him on blast, but if you had to project, I'm sure you weren't paying attention to what the fuck cereal he was
died
eating.
Of a Hugs almost died of a heart attack. Frank almost died kind of a heart attack. So they're probably in the Cheerios category.
The honey nut Cheerio. Yeah.
Go watch the heart.
I will say, like, you can tell the difference of that shit, right? Like, you have regular Cheerios, and you're like, I can remember like going to my grandmother's house, and she would have like regular Cheerios, and then like you go to your friends, you have honey nut, you're like, God damn.
Thank God.
Like,
do you guys
regular kind? It's like, God, can I get some sugar with this shit?
Do you guys want to see what my college fridge with all this fucking knuckleheads cereal looked like, or no? You don't.
You took a photo. You have a photo of the.
I have a
fridge?
video. I have the video of all of his boxes of cereal on the fridge, and then there's more shit. There's more boxes on his bed. So I walked into the bed.
Like, what is this? Why are you filling his cereal?
This is such a strange thing.
Well, that's why I just stopped eating cereal.
You told us now. You got to fucking show it.
All right, I'm gonna post it on Twitter. That way I can display it, and then
please. No, make sure there's no dicks. Make sure there's no dicks in the video.
I mean, shit, we're 23, man. 24.
No, I mean, you didn't.
What does that mean? There's dicks in the video?
You didn't.
No, he asked if he was still alive.
You didn't kill him in his sleep because of all his cereal he fucking ordered?
No, he was actually one of the ones that was very pissed about my snoring.
Oh God.
So, yeah.
That fucking.
He lived through what you did for a week in Vegas.
Oh.
For an entire year.
Fucking.
Give me 2 minutes and I'll fire this thing.
Wait, yeah, he puts the cereal in the fridge. That's a good point. Does he keep like a bowl ready to go?
No, not in.
That would be savage.
There was no space on top of the fridge because of all of this guy's cereal boxes, and then he stored the rest under his bed.
So would you get pissed at him and snore on purpose, and then he would get pissed?
No, we just made fun of him every time he grabbed the bowl of cereal, and it was fucking midnight.
So because of this guy, you haven't had a bowl of cereal in 5 years.
Yeah, because I thought he was a nut job. It just had way too much.
We need a camera to follow you around, dude. I've never been around someone that they had so much product that I'm no longer going to be. I'm no longer going to subscribe to that product.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Feel free to show that.
It's like Mac. When he hears somebody's on a bet, he immediately wants to take the other side.
Let's go. Yeah. So
malto meal.
Would your roommate, when he would have like a chick over, would he fucking do a taste sample size? Like, hey, you want some of the The Frosted
Yeah,
Flakes.
Who knows what they thought when they saw all this cereal? So I don't know.
Do you have any whiskey with this shit or what?
Oh yeah, we indulged. Yeah,
I'm so concerned because I feel like Bieniek's like at night he would have cereal. I have fucking cereal at night all the time.
I think you're weird.
Really?
I'll tell that straight to your face. Yeah, that's breakfast. What are you doing?
I'd love to know
if
in the chat.
If I was up making pancakes at 10 p.m., would you rip on me?
I feel like cereal is an easier, like pancakes is a fucking, that's like a little bit of a mission.
All right.
Cereal, you just pour milk and you pour shit and then boom, you have your meal.
All right. So the people are going to see at least a glimpse of what the old dorm room looked like here. Let's try this out. Here we go.
He's got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He's got
all these fucking cereal boxes
Life?
on top of the fridge.
He's got a lot of life. He's winning me over here.
There's like 16. There's like 16 in this fucking
damn,
box.
This is a nice college dorm, dude.
Yeah, we had a pretty good dude. He had no shame in his game.
The thing,
no shame in his game.
Big ass dorm. Damn,
it was no shame in the game there. But yeah, it was a suite. So there's 3 different rooms, 2 roommates per room, and it all connected into a living room. So,
well, hell, I mean, I don't find it that crazy to have that much cereal when you're in college.
So much cereal, and I don't even think that's all of it.
I love how you just put the camera right in his fucking face.
There's no shame in his game, though. He absolutely loved the attention. Look at his face.
But I mean, think about it. It's like, would you rather what's healthier, eating a bowl of cereal or like a bowl of ramen noodle soup? Probably cereal, right? I would think for most cereals would be healthier, right? How many times you have ramen noodle soup?
357. I had high school buddies call me the vlogger because all I did was just video shit. I've got so many memories like videoed on my phone. Yeah, that's why I was like,
how many years ago was that?
3 years ago.
That's unbelievable, dude.
Yeah,
you're a special Spurs. You're
I mean,
person.
Colby and Mac and Kramer and Sean. I'm videoing the entire time in Vegas, and we haven't done anything with it. So, like, we haven't posted.
Because you got to be organized and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I just get everything on video, man. So
I thought I was gonna black out for a minute there. I was laughing.
Yeah, that was funny. I look, he's got that much cereal. I don't find it that fucking over the top. That much life.
Oh my god, that was so much cereal for one dude in a short amount of time.
Okay,
cool. It's crazy.
Okay, look, for the record, cereal at night is a thing. That's a fucking thing.
Oh, it's weird.
No, you're in the minority. It's not breakfast. It's just cereal.
Well, especially in college. In college, it's a thing for sure.
Yeah, it's a thing, and that's why you should lock up Troy minus 9.5.
Hell of a cap there.
Southern Miss is in Jonesboro, taking out Arkansas State. Arkansas State laying 13.5. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Lay it. Yeah, I was like, can I talk myself into Southern Miss? No, lay it.
Shout out to Josh giving us $5. He wants your picks again. Cereal is cool, but Pop-Tarts of choice. You call me crazy.
Right, like Pop-Tarts were fucking
is Josh?
Good.
How old are you, Josh? Because for me, there was only like 2 flavors back in the day.
Cinnamon's still the OG, man.
Yeah,
cinnamon.
I like strawberry. Strawberry was fire.
Strawberry, I think, is the OG. But
yeah,
cinnamon's great, and I like the chocolate fudge one too.
I didn't see. I don't even think I had chocolate fudge option, or at least it just didn't happen in my house. One of the two.
Did you ever have the s'mores?
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I did.
S'mores is good.
That was good. Yeah.
Pop-Tart's better than cereal, in my opinion.
No, disagree. Disagree. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'm laying it. I'm tempted to bet Ark State. I kind of just feel like this has got 20-piece written all over. They're off back-to-back losses.
Yeah. I'm kind of there with you. Let's just do it. Double lock, Southern Miss. I'm sorry, Arkansas State against Southern Miss.
No.
The rage child. I might have eaten a lot, but I ate good. I was the room's chef. We ate good. Don't get me wrong.
Is it sad that I almost said national TV game right here? Like this isn't an
ACC network? It probably is nationally
No,
TV.
it's ESPNU. I go, oh wow, this is on ESPNU. I go, wait a minute, this is an ACC game. These teams are so bad. That was what I thought of.
Notre Dame's in Chestnut Hill. I'll take BC in the points. No bet. If you bet this game, something is wrong with you.
It's like the last game of the night. Yeah, give me BC at home. I mean, they already lost to them there. They are off a triple overtime thriller. Yeah, give me BC. No bet. No thanks.
Next up, LSU's catching 9. I got to bet 10.5. It's 10.5 now, Mac. I'm betting LSU.
Right.
I'm betting LSU plus 10.5.
What is it?
10.5 is too many fucking points. Go Tigers. You
Yeah,
in?
they already beat them once this year. I mean, I think it's a revenge spot for Arkansas, but 10.5, no fucking thank you. Give me LSU all day.
Double lock.
Breakfast Hot Pockets, I've burned my mouth on so many fucking times.
I have a great story regarding Hot Pockets. I can't tell it because it's going to take an hour, but I have been to the house of the creator of the Hot
Orleans.
Pocket. I have been in the house of the person who created the Hot Pocket. He's a millionaire, a multimillionaire who lives in Southern California. I'll tell you more another. I bring that story up another day. We're already 3 hours in. I mean, this is yeah. Cal is at Duke catching 24 fucking points. We gotta take Cal, right? I mean, 24 points.
Yeah, what's Duke's motivation to drill him off a loss? But I mean, by 24, nah, they went by 20.
Yeah, double lock on the Golden Bears of Cal.
Don't bet this tonight. Just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, this will go up to 26.
Yeah.
Drake is in Normal. This is actually one of the best games of the day.
Yep.
Very excited to watch this game. Drake's in first place. Illinois State hovering around 4th and 5th. They're 10-3 at home, but Drake is 6-1 on the road. Shout out to Ryan Moses. Send me a DM at the Colby D. Appreciate you, Ryan. I'm going to take Illinois State to win this game at home. No bet.
I'm locking up the
yeah.
Redbirds.
Should we bet this? Why? How? I feel decent
Bradley
about
next
it.
for Jake.
Yeah, look ahead spot in Illinois State. They lost the first game at Drake by 4 points. They've won 5 out of 6 now. Could have beat Northern Iowa the other night. I like this Redbird team. Fun game here.
Let's go. Double lock on the Redbirds.
I actually kind of like the over here too. Cocktail Napkins got it at 128. I mean, 124.5 is low. I know Drake will put it in the mud, and Illinois State plays pretty slow too. But the first matchup here was at 128 exactly. So I feel like this is just too low. So I like the over.
There we go. Bieniek, total serial man. Oklahoma is at Mizzou. Mizzou's laying 8.5. I'm gonna lay the 8.5 with Mizzou. Old Big 8 rivalry here.
I know.
It's tempting. I'm gonna lay it. I think the line's telling you.
I think the line's telling too. I want to bet Mizzou. I think they're going to bounce back nicely, drill Oklahoma, who is not very good. Missouri at home.
Money line Mac locking up Mizzou minus the points.
I'm with Mac here. The Oklahoma has been getting drilled recently. Their last 2 by double digits, and Mizzou in a pretty good spot here after losing 2 in a row themselves and showing life early on. So Yeah, I'm gonna lock it.
Yeah, I'll join you. I mean, they're 1-4 on the road. Mizzou's 15-1 at home.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on Mizzou.
Missouri much better on the glass too. Oklahoma ranks 15th and 14th respectively, offensively and defensively, rebounding, and Mizzou much better. So there's your edge in the matchup.
Here we go. Arizona State's in Lubbock getting 15.5. Good God. Give me the points.
Yeah.
No
I'm
bet.
gonna bet Arizona State. I mean, second leg of the road trip here. They've stayed out in Lubbock. They're getting 15.5 points. And you're getting Texas Tech off like 3 big time games. The Arizona game, the Baylor game, the Houston game. I'm just gonna take that they win by 12 here. 10-12. Give me Arizona State locking up.
Moneyline Mac locking up these Sun Devils.
This is a good point by Gus's Johnson too. Jayton Quaintance, one of their better players, got hurt last game. Only played 9 minutes in that one. So 1 game bump kind of already happened, and they got drilled by Oklahoma State by 13. But I guess if you want to call it the 1 game bump here with like a fresh 40,
Yeah, game plan.
You got it.
Game plan without him.
It's a big number. That might go up. Wyoming is at the pit where everyone gets laid. New Mexico's laying 17.5. Lay it.
Yeah, man. These Mountain West big numbers have not. They've been traps all week. Every 15 to 17 point line has just been a drill. Yeah, give me New Mexico to fucking unload on them.
Like I understand Wyoming.
Last year, Mountain West was top 3 conference in home blowout rate. So,
and I know like you could cite that they lost by 3 at Utah State, but that game was on December 4th.
Yeah,
Utah State was figuring it out. You look at like the games in January; they lost by 41 at Boise. I mean, these blowouts happen. They lost by 8 at home to New Mexico.
are you nervous at all about Utah State next for the little?
It is a
that is tricky. I'm not going to bet this. I'm just going to lay it.
It's a standalone game.
Oh shit. Man. I mean, I don't have that strong. I think New Mexico is the right side, but I don't have a ton of conviction on that.
The cocktail napkin has the total at 139. If you want to jump on something and sweat out the final tip on the under.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay with New Mexico. I think they're gonna kill them.
I'll join the under party.
They're gonna join UNLV and fucking Nevada at home.
It's a big matchup of styles. If New Mexico sleepwalks at all, they might get dragged into Wyoming's type of game. They're bottom 40 in tempo in the country. So who knows? But
what if they can't score?
If they can't score, it helps the under.
Yeah. No, I mean Wyoming, then
it helps the under.
Yeah, they're gonna
I'll take the under party.
All right, let's go.
Lock. Mac is locking up New Mexico minus 17.5. Me and Bieniek under 143.5. All right, folks. That's it took us a while.
It was a fun show.
Bieniek's college dorm looked better than my fucking house.
It was a private school, Colby. Don't forget. I'm still paying off those fucking loans.
I tell you, who knew he was a private school pussy at the end of the day, huh?
I was on scholarship though, so that was a big reason why I went.
There you go. Top plays of the night for me. I am going to go there's a couple that just caught my eye early on. I do like the pussy pack as one of them. No particular order. I also do like what was it? It was the Samford game against Chattanooga. I also like. How many are we doing? 4? 4?
Yeah, we can do 4.
Give me Winthrop against Radford. That's 3. And give me Upstate plus 9.5 against Asheville at home as 4.
Jeff Sharp
Matt.
wants a serial sponsor for the show.
Yeah, I'm all on board. Let's go, Jeff. Who's got some connects? We need some connects. How does no one know anybody
Colby's
that works at a
mug on
goddamn
Wheaties box?
I mean, how does nobody have connects to a fucking whiskey or a vodka or a goddamn tequila or cereal
Justin
or
got connects to whiskey.
who?
J Mark.
Yeah, I know, but he's like, unless it happens organically. So some of our listeners definitely have like a fucking, they invested some into some gin that I will drink live on air. Hit us up at TCE on SGPN on Twitter.
Josh, we'd love to rep Budweiser.
Yeah. All right, this bud's for you. I don't have the AK-47 to shoot it up, but I can.
We used to have.
I can shotgun him.
I got some Budweiser stuff from Josh. Shout out to Josh, baby.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Robert Martin. There we go. Shout out to the great Robert Martin. Someone's got connections with Buffalo Trace. Come on, you guys been holding out.
There we go.
You guys have been holding out. I understand we ramble a bit and talk about Fruity Pebbles for 20 minutes, but god damn it. Did we give away our plays?
You did. Mac and I.
You did give away your plays.
No, I know I gave away mine. I wasn't sure if you guys had.
The pictures are already out there, Colby. Nobody's interested anymore.
Yeah, I'll lay with Rutgers against Iowa at the rack. I think South Carolina's live to get their first win against the Ole Miss Rebels. I like UMass over Davidson, and we'll go 4th one. Give me Illinois State against Drake. I like that spot.
There we go. Bieniek fly.
The people want the totals. They're 17-5 on the year. Yesterday was just a 2-2 day, but I'm giving out 3 today. Under 138.5 in St. John's Villanova, over 124.5 in Drake, Illinois State, and under 143.5 in Wyoming, New Mexico. And my favorite side of the day is that Missouri minus 8.5. The only other bet I have that I didn't list was Sanford, so I'm just going to say it. Sanford minus 5.5.
There we go. Folks, Noah Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. Let him know how much night cereal is a thing. This guy hasn't had a bowl of cereal in 5 years. Fascinating. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. That's the craziest play of the night.
Let me know if night cereal is weird, because I'm curious who's going to get more mentions.
Plenty of movies. All right. It's a normal fucking thing. Cereal at night. You do it.
The movies are what you see in movies are normal.
Well, they try to copy real life. That's what they say. That's what they're trying to do. There's actors. That's what they're trying to do is portray real life,
CGI,
real stories.
Movies.
I don't think they CGI cereal, but I could be wrong. You never know. In the Transformers fucking movies, do so much goddamn CGI. Maybe they're doing cereal these days. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Let us know. I don't give a shit what connects. Look, we can be bought and paid for all day.
100%.
You
see these bodies? They are billboards.
I will sell my soul in a heartbeat. You got a cousin that makes ping pong balls? We're playing fucking ping pong on the show. Let's go. All right. YouTube.com/the college experience.
You don't want me on the other side of a ping pong table. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever you got. All right. You got friends that build tree houses? It doesn't matter. I'll do a show from a fucking tree house. Let's go. Till next time. This is the college basketball experience. Check out the college baseball experience. Check out the college football experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Run and shoot. We can really run and shoot. And the whole team's looking and the whole world's looking with the cameras. Run and shoot. We can really run and shoot. team that we keep on knocking them dead. They make opposing coaches wanna cuss and scream and pull their hair right out of their head. Run and shoot. We can really run and shoot.
Blue 42.
The whole team's looking